Revenge is easy go.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Good win. Let's keep it going. This Portland crowd ain't ready for your flavor. Show 'em what's They're ready to light it up tonight.
Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Blaze the Crib and bobblehead. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Trailblazers along with your issue and seat location to 55555. And a guest experience member will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Morris is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Morris, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot by Sharp, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Outside, Smart. Back to Morris from past the arc. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Simons. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
A 3 from Morris. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And here's Morris for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Morant against Simons. Outside Williams. Back to Simons. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And here is Simon after the three-pointer from Morris. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Avdia's got 9 points. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Williams takes a 3. Avdia can't hit. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Washington.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And here is Simon, following the 3 from Morris. The 3, Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out left to the wing. Morant passes to Morris. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. 23 minutes gone by. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Sharp. Ayton a screen on Morant. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Off target with his 3.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Edey. Memphis moving it around. Back to Kennard. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good on the 3-point shot. Morant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
They need this. And finished off by Avdia.
Nice pass. It's good to see Grant getting others involved.
Memphis leading by 18. Morant finds Morris. No good from outside.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Pass to Ayton. Simons on the wing, and it's Grant in the corner. And Grant slams it home.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And the wide-open shot from Morris. A three-pointer off the mark. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Simons on the wing. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
A 3 from Morris. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Outside, Simon Offline from the top of the key.
Well, and even though he couldn't get the... Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some distance.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Taking a look at Memphis. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Trailblazers.
This is the worst kind of basketball.
Thanks for spending halftime.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So on the floor for Memphis. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morris in at the small forward position. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Robert Williams. David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers was able to update me on the situation. He's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. Morris with the bucket. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive. Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Back to Sharp. Williams dishes to Ayton. Outside, Simons. Avdia against Morris. The 10-footer. Avdia can't hit. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. To the paint. The floater. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morris has got 43 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Out to Morant. Back to Morris. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson, I'm out. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Edey. Morris right side for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. You got Jeremy Grant also clinging out there, and it's Henderson in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Morris kicks to Morant. Back to Morris. Pass to Aldama. And here is Morris. Henderson defending. Here's Edey. Shot clock at 5. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now, here's Grant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edey. It's Morant in the corner. Morris passes to Aldama. To the inside. Morris outside. And here's Smart. Morris outside. Shoots a 3. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Klingon. Here's Banton, guarded by Smart. Grant with the ball. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Morris passes to Morant. Back to Aldama. It's tipped. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Henderson outside. Grant outside. Count it. Good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Magician.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Pass to Grant. Uncovered. Again, the miss by Grant. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Morris. Now Eldama. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Just didn't.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA dynasty.
You earned that one. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating.